We are live on a Saturday night from the Whale Trading Network broadcast studios in the frozen tundra. With me, as always, we have Mager.
What's going on, guys? How you doing, Pi?
I'm all right.
There or what, man?
Yeah, we're expecting to get 15 to 20 inches of snow tomorrow, so that's going to be fantastic.
Oh, yeah, we're going through some Arctic blast too right now. So I was reading an article actually today. Somewhere in Ontario was supposed to get like minus 50 or something like that. Jesus, man.
Oh, that's my favorite type of weather.
Oh yeah, that's everyone's favorite weather. Just like everyone's favorite color right now is crypto. You know.
Oh yeah,
crypto
that's our
red.
favorite investment, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, crypto red, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, we got a chart request show today, going over the Discord requests from the members that have submitted them. We're gonna hammer through these. We have a busy Saturday. We got the Storm coming in. We got the UFC, Paddy the Baddy fighting tonight. So there's a whole lot going on over here. So if you guys are...
The Baddy?
Yeah, Paddy the Baddy.
Yeah, I don't watch any of that nonsense, man. That sounds ridiculous.
It's good, clean stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys want to, you can join the Discord. The link is in the description over here. And you will be able to submit your chart requests. We have a small monthly fee for the $5. You can join the chat room. For if you want to get the alerts that come directly from the indicator, you'll have access to the Albert Einstein bot that you see here on the show. That one is 15, and then you can actually get the indicator plus the technical suite from the Whale Trading Network, right? Okay. And both of those indicators will get installed on your TradingView. You need to have the TradingView Essential Package at minimum because we do work with the 5-day chart, and you need to have custom time frames for access to that. So with that, you can go ahead and put a request into the chart request channel, and then we'll go over that. We try and do this every week for everybody just to kind of see what things look like, and things look like dog shit, at least on the crypto side, I tell you that.
Oh, do they ever? I mean, Trump's been hammering us, guys. I mean, there's no way around it. I mean, one day everything's good, the next, hey, tariffs on Canada 100% if you want to do a deal with China, right? So that's kind of what we're dealing with now. And I mean, now people are like, oh man, what's going to come out of this now? So it's really hard for people to be like, you know, I should go out and buy some Litecoin.
Mm-hmm.
Or some ADA or XRP or you know, Ethereum or Bitcoin or anything. People aren't thinking about that stuff right now.
No.
People are looking for, you know, more of a proven safe haven, like silver, gold. You know, and a lot of industrial metals are going to be taken off. Like I had mentioned in the stock room, I have been slowly selling off a little bit of my silver and just accumulating more copper. I feel like the copper has a lot of room to run, and I feel like silver ran a little bit already. It's still going to run some more, but I feel like it's just a good little kind of switcheroo. So that's kind of what I've been working on personally on the side. I had this thing on Facebook. I auction off my silver. So yeah, man, it's good, right?
You auctioned it off at all-time high. What, it hit $100, right?
Yeah. I think it's 105 right now or something, man. Let me check. Yeah, 103.25, yeah. So
Yeah, I picked up some UAMY off the call last week, and yeah, made more money on that than I have on the crypto so far. So I mean, it's just complete garbage right now. I mean, things have been
Yeah.
moving sideways. The leverage traders have got to be bored out of their mind because it's just not moving much at all. I mean, they're really micro scalping if they're in it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's brutal. Markets. Yeah, Trump's throwing curveballs left and right. There's nothing you can really do about it. People, like I said, aren't really looking for risk on. Although their macro events look bullish and stuff, it
Mm-hmm.
still doesn't outweigh the negative publicity and negative stuff that Trump keeps throwing out with you know
Yeah.
tariffs, tariffs, tariffs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, now we got
Right.
the new thing, right? He's given Denmark 2 weeks for
Yeah, that's
Greenland, so
crazy.
we're probably going to have to deal with for this for a little while, for at least the next couple weeks, And then we still have the Supreme Court decision on the tariffs. If they shoot that down, he says he has a backup plan, so I would expect a dump on the shoot down. I would suspect a dump on the support of the Supreme Court. And then if they do shoot it down, I'd suspect there was going to be another dump when he has his backup plan. And then that shit will
Yeah.
probably go to the Supreme Court too. So this is fun times that we're in right now.
Yeah. So again, that's why I stressed all the guys to put your order limits down low for DCA entries. I mean, I was just talking to Pi earlier about Sui, for example, and I mean, people are like, "Oh wow, Sui's $1.50. Oh my God, how could Sui be $1.50?" Oh, pretty easy. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that see that gold line is my buy order that I was telling him. Wasn't that long ago that it was down here, right? It was at 80 cents. And it wasn't that long ago that it was down here at 40 some cents, right? And 30 cents. So don't kid yourself. Things can drop pretty quick, but they can rip up pretty quick too, right? So,
Yeah.
um, positioning's everything. Leaving yourself room to DCA and stuff like that is important. As you can see, it looks to be bottoming out here. I mean, our metrics are saying that, right? Um, but Sui hasn't shown us anything in a long time. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
August 2024, there was some scalp plays that you had, but like I said, if you're running the 1 day and 4 hour go together, right? So if you were buying those one 1 day dots, you'd have to use these 4 hour red dots, right? And this is why. So you would have been saved, right? So if you're ever buying anything other than the 5 day, you have to use the 4 hour, right?
Yeah.
So if you're buying this, you're good. The red dot comes, you're out, right? Look, nailed the top, pretty
Yeah.
close to it anyway. On Sui,
That
right?
was a pretty big
Uh,
gainer there, too.
yeah, oh yeah, right. So
Too bad we didn't have the
after,
indicator back then, right? I mean,
no,
especially
that's
with the
right.
Tesla, right? Sitting at
Oh yeah,
5.1 billion.
yeah, that's crazy. 16 years, but still, I mean, 10,000 to $5.1 billion in 16 years, you'd be like,
I'd
Warren
take that.
Buffett type stuff, right? Right? People would be like looking at you like you're a god,
Right. Well, I'd be
right?
all over that, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
but yeah, let's jump into these
all
requests
right.
here,
Well,
Pi.
I mean, first off is going to be KP. He's going to be hitting with the heavy gloves here. So
Okay,
he's
what's he
looking
got
for
for us?
he's looking for BTC.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah,
Okay,
this is a
that's a good start. Well, there's not. It's honestly, I mean, I don't talk much bad about Bitcoin, just because there's really not much to talk bad about it, but it doesn't look very pretty. Um, I was just telling Pi this look just because of everything that's happening with the macroeconomic events and everything, and Trump, it's starting to look a lot like this here, man. And unfortunately, what saved us from that, from way back here. Oh, I can't even go back that far on this 4-hour chart, can I? Let's
Yeah,
see.
I don't know what your how far back premium goes.
Let's see.
Yeah, with each tier of TradingView, folks, I mean you can go back further and further. So I mean they figure out any way to get money out of you.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even on like the 4-hour?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, wow, I can't even get there. That's stupid. Okay, well, anyways, what saved us here was the 4-hour red dot, right? And unfortunately, we got that one right here at
Mm-hmm.
90. Yeah. So we might be looking at something like that, guys. And I want to be real with you. It's starting to really, 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 really look like this, right? Um, but so, like I was just explaining to Pi, if this is history and it is trying to repeat itself, we do have a little bit of a reprieve here, hopefully. Um, so the defining time was when it came up to trying to finally retest our basis line. Um, and at this time, it was the 50 and the basis were kind of tied in together right here, as you can see, which is pretty close to the same situation here. Now, remember, this is a 5-day chart, so these lines don't move as fast as it would on, say, your 4-hour or even your hour or whatever, right? So they're gonna probably this is gonna move a little down, and so is this, right? Probably in around here at some point, which is gonna be close to around 100K, which is what a lot of people are thinking is gonna happen, right? And right now, unfortunately, that does look like a real possibility, right? So right now, what we're watching for, this tells us that it is trying to call a bottom. Is it guaranteed? No, right? Look, right? And we had a fake out here, and then it didn't even give us a red dot here, unfortunately, right? And that happens. I think it happens two or three times throughout the entire 4-hour chart, right? So, but I mean, what it it happens, right? So then we got into here, down here, right? So this kind of played out, obviously, clearly by now. That's why we're getting new dots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta hope for a gold dot, and then we have to really, really, really pay attention to red dots going forward, guys. Because we don't know if this is gonna happen to us, right? And unfortunately, I don't think the daily will give us a red dot.
Yeah. So I mean that
Um,
pattern that we're seeing right now is almost identical to what we saw back in what 21.
Yeah, 2020,
Yeah.
22, the end of
22.
2021.
Right before we
Yeah.
went into the bear market.
Yeah, so it's looking a lot like that. There are some things that are a little different, right? But not too much. Um, like as you can see here, we bounced up, came up, found support on the 50, right? Where are we? Right here, right? And then we rejected down, finally just broke down, right? And it's kind of like what's going on here. We're rejecting off of the 100 MA, right? So it rejected off the 100 MA here, and then it finally rallied and plunked off the 200, right? So that's why I'm saying I think we have a little bit, but we'll have to watch it. Like I said, that's definitely going to come down. It's on the daily, right? So by the time we get enough juice to get up and around there, it's probably going to be up around this number, right? So we're really, really, really going to have to watch for these for our 4-hour or red dots, we're gonna have to use stop losses, guys. Um, I don't want to see anybody holding a foul knife here. Uh, we can always buy it back when it's a little lower, because I mean, I just want to be real with you guys. It does look like it does want to go down a little bit lower. The more and more that I look at it, it's just the way how things go sometimes. But like we're hard rejecting off of this 100 here, and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
I mean, it's
it
really bouncing off again. Yeah.
well, yeah, and seeing and like as you can tell by looking at that, that's like a pretty clear cut bear flag, right?
Yeah.
Right, but it's not. I mean, you can't look at that as a bear flag. That is not a bear flag. It is a bear flag, but it's not a bear flag because of the duration, right? There's no bear flag that runs for
I mean, how
you
long is
know
that?
uh almost 70 days, right?
Uh-huh.
uh right, so this is something to look for too, right? Because this happens here too, right? So this isn't guaranteed. This, it looks the same too, right? I mean, different scenario. It's dead under the 100, right? It capitulated a little more, right? Because we fell into that capitulation channel, right? But was that only because of macroeconomic events, because of Trump's tariffs and China and everything, right? Which forced that price suppression down under that 100 MA, right? Which is where we're at, right? We didn't get that here because Trump wasn't in crypto then, right? So it wasn't, politics didn't have as much effect on it as it does now, right? So you can see similarities here too, right? So we had the red dot, then we got that, right? And the only difference is it didn't go down after it printed, right? This one, unfortunately, it did, right? But is that because of Trump? Again, we don't know, right?
Yeah.
Like we were rallying fine until Trump came out with his nonsense again, right? So, uh, are we here? Maybe. Are we here? Maybe. So let's prepare for both, right? And let's be realistic, because both are very realistic, right? Because this could be that, right? Let's make the arrow the same, right? And this could be that,
Yeah.
right?
And there's a whole lot of shitty news getting ready to come out too, with the Supreme Court and the tariffs and his backup plan and the 2 week notice for Denmark for Greenland and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
conflict going on in Iran. So I mean, there's a whole lot of shit piles burning all over the place.
Yeah. So, but I mean, as long as you pay attention to these, I mean, you would have been good, man. Like, and usually we're not even playing these because we got the 5 day, right? But
Hmm.
at this point we have to, because of this, right? We have to be realistic, right? Um, so because yeah, everything looks a
Yeah.
lot the same there.
Could
So,
that
but
mimic it? Possibly, but it's
we'll
hard to
keep our
say.
eye on it. Yeah.
You got to be diligent in this. I know, there's no 100% guarantee for anything. So we want to pay attention to the Discord. We want to pay attention to the indicator, the 4 hour dots, and we need to move accordingly, right? If you're going to be selling here and buying it back after it drops even further, you're going to better position yourself. So
Yeah.
let's see. The next thing he's looking for is Ethereum. So we're going to hit the top two dogs right off the bat.
Okay. So yeah, kind of same thing with Ethereum. I mean, well, we're right pretty much right in this zone that it's trying to call bottom here. I mean, it wants to, right? But is all these macroeconomic events just going to push the price down more? I mean, it's realistic, right? Uh, we got tapped out if we were playing this right. We would have been in this for a while. You would have been sitting off of ETH, right? And then we would have been getting back in off of these dots, right? Accumulating in here, right? But is it safe anymore? I don't know. Um, the only thing that says to me that it isn't the same, so like we don't have that here, right? This is their Bitcoin. This is that spot that I'm talking about, right? We don't have that on Ethereum. We don't have anything here for Ethereum, right? We have
Right.
four here, right? So like that's why I'm torn here, right? So uh right, like this isn't the same. There's nothing here at all. But again we have to watch it, right?
Yeah. I mean, the backtest is perfect on those calls here so far. I would hope that it's not going to be any different with this one either. So
Well, yeah, it's 100%, right?
yeah,
And I mean it's called the top for the last 7 years, 6 years,
yeah,
5 years, 6 years, something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, since back here, right? So, like right, and these are the tops, right? The very tops, right? The last, you know, three tops are perfect, and the last three bottoms are near perfect,
yeah.
right?
And Tom
What?
Lee's
What?
Bitmine,
Why?
they just keep accumulating and staking.
Yeah. Oh, it's
They staked another
crazy, right?
500 million worth.
Yeah. See, what's scary though? What's scary though with that is they're buying, and staking so much and accumulating so much that if they want to sell any at all, right? Like that's and like they're not openly and out committed like Sailor to not selling, right? Tom Lee has never got on national TV and was like, never sell Ethereum. Uh, don't just, I'll never sell. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
hasn't done that, right? So, yeah, that I don't like Ethereum as much as Bitcoin. I mean, I'll be real. I mean, Ethereum's had its run,
well,
right?
yeah. Well,
If you
overall,
had it
what
down here,
30% of all ETH is staked right now. You know,
yeah. So,
Well, they just hit that milestone just
well, the
recently here.
price is still going down. So, so,
What's the
yeah.
lockup
So
time on that? Like 4 years?
I, yeah, right. So, I mean, if you bought Ethereum back here, got not not much for gains if you weren't selling, right? So that's why I keep stressing you guys about selling, taking advantage of these red dots, right? Uh, I mean, if you're not selling it, you're not accumulating it properly. Selling it is a part of accumulating, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you have the goal of buying it back. If you have conviction in a project, that's why spacing yourself out too much is a problem. You should have a couple projects and stick to those, right? Um, Too hard if you got 50 projects and you're trying to DCA them all.
Yeah.
Which one do I DCA today?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if you have like four, right, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and like Link and Solana, say, um, then you're doing pretty good, right? I mean, if you had those four projects since you've joined crypto or whatever, you'd definitely not be down.
Yeah.
There's no way, right? Uh, you'd be buying it and selling it and accumulating it. You'd have free bags of it, right?
Yeah.
So that's the goal, and that's the goal that I keep telling you guys in the Discord, and I keep beating into your head, right? Is the name of the game is to play with house money, to get your money out of that project as fast as you can, and off to the next, right?
Yeah.
And start, and then you get free, you accumulate free that way, right? And then put your money back into where it counts, like Bitcoin.
Yeah, and
Keep
the
keep.
Ethereum gas fees have actually dropped quite a bit. With the layer 2 growth, the blob transactions, and the Fusaka upgrade that they did. So they were pretty tremendous. They were almost like Joe Biden's gas prices. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. What about the egg prices?
right. Oh yeah. Well, we picked up a dozen eggs the other day for 99 cents. That was a pretty good value.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I bet you'd rather 99-cent eggs than $80,000 Bitcoin.
Right.
Thank you, Trump. We're winning here.
Yeah.
But I think XRP's down like 70% since Trump took office.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to go there.
But
Right. All right. The next thing
yeah,
he's looking for another one here. So he's looking for Rose. Starts off real strong and ends up with a,
shitcoin.
shitcoin.
The Rose, I told these guys, who was it saying that they wanted to buy it back the other day? I was like, don't you buy that, man. They're going to pump and dump. Ugh.
What was that?
That's
Neck?
a,
I think a neck said that.
oh my God. I know, I think it was an O. Yeah, it was an O. That is the ugliest doji ever. That's gonna turn into one of these guys, man. That's ugly. If you own any Rose, oof.
It
Yeah,
got up to
man.
what, like 0.022. I mean, that would have been a good exit point there. I
No, it
mean,
was 024.
it got
024,
up to
man.
024 and it was just
Yeah,
over the last couple days. So
yeah, 4 days ago. That was your exit right there.
yeah, if you wanted to buy it back, you're getting it at what, 1.6 now.
Well, no, don't buy it back.
Yeah, I
No,
would
no,
say I was just saying,
no,
but
no.
still,
Yeah, no, no.
nonetheless.
This isn't something that we ever look to buy,
Mm-mm.
right? Look, our stacks are extended. We're entering a bear channel on the 4 hour. The 5 day has the worst doji ever on a dual rejection off of the 50 and the basis line, going right back into a bear channel, I bet you. Uh, the daily, yeah, big rejection off the 200, following right back out of the bull channel, right back into a chop channel, probably coming down to test that basis line, right? So if I was looking to buy this shit coin, I would be looking in around here, in around this 50, in around here, or down here even, right? And to laugh all you want, but I'm
Yeah.
being dead serious. So yeah, the 0.007 is not out of its realm right now, I'll tell you. So,
Yeah. Well, I was leverage
yeah,
scalping this the other day with our one of our potential one of the potential partnership exchanges that reached out to us. So
oh, the Bitunex or whatever,
we got
yeah.
a couple exchanges hot off the presses, right? There's a couple exchanges that want to partner with us, and they sent over the highest level VIP package over for me to test out. We're going to be trying out the automated leverage indicator with them. So that would automatically do some buying and selling on, scalp trades all day while you're working and sleeping and all that kind of stuff. So it generates some passive income.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, at first I thought it was a scam. He sent that over and it popped up on my account, VIP7. That's like, I don't know, it was like you got to have over 500 million in trading or something like that.
Yeah, well, no, man, that's a pretty sweet deal. I
Yeah.
mean, he messaged me too, and I thought I kind of sent them to laugh out loud because I get a lot of those messages, right? And I
Yeah.
think people are full of shit for the most part, right?
Yeah.
There was another guy too that had sent a message.
Yeah,
Who
I
was
talked to
what was
both.
the
I
other
actually
guy?
talked to both of them. I had to apologize to the one because I didn't realize what he was until I'm like, oh my god, I didn't realize that he was one of the exchange representatives.
Yeah, so um guys that are trying to take advantage of trading and stuff, uh man, that's a pretty sick deal
Yeah,
to save that much off of your fees to start off
yeah,
will really help build your account. Fees can kill you, right? Especially people that are trying to do um cross high leverage plays, like say doing a cross 50x on Bitcoin would be really high in fees compared to like a isolated 10x,
yeah,
right? You're so that's where using the VIP7 would be really beneficial for
yeah,
the people that are trying to scalp and stuff, right? On higher leverage, because I mean, that's what the higher leverage is designed for. Is when you're stuck in a tight range like this and nothing's moving and you're trying to create price action for yourself. This is exactly what it's designed for, right? I mean, if you're running Bitcoin off of 50x or 75x or 100x all day, you definitely notice price difference. Not like
hmm,
someone else that's looking at it at 1x, right? So that's always something to take into account, right? Higher the leverage, higher the risk, but higher the I don't know what you can call it. I guess like emotional charge. I
yeah,
guess I get all pumped up off of doing 100x. I mean, I know I would be, right?
hmm,
When but I don't really like doing that stuff, right? I don't tell guys to
yeah.
get into that, right?
Yeah, but
So
it's a pretty cool deal that they're offering up for our members here. So, you know, different membership levels to the channel will get you different membership levels on their exchange, right? So if you want VIP 7, obviously we'd be looking at a tier 3 membership here, right? So to get VIP 7, you have to trade over 200 million in a 30-day span there, and that would get you 0.006% on your future trading fees. So, and then
no, it's a
plus,
good deal, man.
yeah, plus you get a bunch of mystery boxes and guaranteed stop loss coupons, and you get some VIP earn products. And a bunch of VIP gifts, and they're going to hold some specific VIP events for our community too. So it's actually pretty cool. So we'll bring some more of that info out as we progress through that relationship to you guys. So. All right, let's see what we got here now. So that was KP. You looked at the rows. All right, so we got Crypto Bull looking for Solana here.
Uh, Solana dumped recently. Um, I posted something in chat that was kind of touchy because I know a lot of guys are in Solana, right? I mean, I had Solana myself, right? Um, took a little bit of a beating, right? Like look at that, right? Yeah, that's a huge rejection off of 150. You're bouncing back down here off of 125, which is good, right? It's trying to call a bottom here. Um, but as you can see, Solana hasn't really been a buy either on the lower time frame. On the 5 day, we finally got some action here, but it's right back to where it's been calling it, right?
Yeah.
And again, that's like, look, that's a Trump candle, right? 100% tariffs. 80% tariffs on you, and this candle is, who knows, this candle is Japan. right? So, and this candle's Russia, and this candle's Iran, right? So I mean, like,
I'm waiting for the Somalia candle to come out here.
yeah, right.
Right.
So, I mean, we're getting shit on by every country right now. Everyone's battling everybody for global trade supremacy, right? Everyone's trying to piss in the corner, right? And everyone's nudging everyone out of the way. Uh, that's just how it is right now. Uh, well, it's pretty much right back to where it was calling it on the daily too, right? But see, if you were playing it, you would have been tapped out already, right? Uh, if you're using the daily, you'd have to, and I'm at the point now almost where I have to tell people to ignore these 5 days, until things shape up a little bit, right? We're not quite there yet, but it's getting close, right, Pi?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
You know, we will
um,
try and monitor and stay on top of everything. You know, if we see something we don't like, you know, we have the ability just to kill the the dot alerts that come out just to protect everybody. We don't want to see anybody taking losses here, right? I mean, that's not the goal. Our goal is to teach everybody to be good traders, and to be a good trader, you have to know when to sit on the
when to fold them.
sideline. That's right. You got to know when to sit
Yeah.
on the sideline and watch it, right? And if it has to be, we will force that action over here on this side here, but we haven't yet. So,
No, not yet.
but it's getting pretty.
Getting
It's getting
close.
pretty close. I'll tell you that because I've
Yeah.
already asked if we should pause some of this dot action, but at least the gold dots, right? We'd still let the other dots flow in, and all the other alerts. So
Yeah.
we just
See,
want to
it's
protect all of our family members over here. So
no, that's right. See, it's still holding the zone though, where it bounced last time, right? So that's something to look for. It did have that capitulation wick down here, tapped into the 200 and bounced, right? So we're losing the 200. So it is a little bit of a different situation here. Um, I don't think you'd see Solana down here, but I mean, I can't tell you no. I mean, I'm not that guy. Uh, I would tell you though that I would put my order limits down low.
yeah,
I would be buying in around here.
right. I mean,
Uh,
there's not many
I,
support lines left.
no, there's
I mean,
not
there's only one more underneath it.
right here. No, right here.
Oh, you
So
got the week, yeah.
so if I was gonna go try, but I say it's gonna wick down under that, but who knows? Because it smashed it here and jumped right. So I think it might wick under and go right to 100, right? So if if I was trying to get it into Solana into a DCA entry, because obviously people are probably still have some of this, right? So there's no point rushing back into it. You definitely want to have a really solid DCA entry, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this looks rough, right? Looks like a fake out. The histogram starting to get dark again, and it's going to get bigger, right? Just
Yeah.
like it did here. Um, the stochastics pointing down, the RSI is pointing down, the MACD is pointing down. Um,
Yeah, and the indicator's also no joke on Solana. It's still sitting at a 100% trade, rate on Solana. But again, we don't predict the future. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
but
it's not a
see,
crystal ball.
and again, yeah, it is 100% right, but it had to hold a little bit, right?
Yeah,
So it bought here, right? Which again could be here, right? And it bought again here in bear, right? And then sold up, got tapped out in around here or wherever, right? So that's why it's 100% though too, right? So it it and
It has no emotions, right?
yeah, so it wasn't like, oh, I gotta panic sell, right? Because it overexposed itself, right? Although it does overexpose itself, but it's just a robot, so it
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean, it
really.
doesn't care. It
No,
doesn't care. It's down
yeah,
2 million right now on XRP. It's like, all right, so what? Guess what? I'm going to
yeah,
make $50 million once this trade closes.
yeah.
You
And
know,
like I just want to show this, man. Where where was it? Which one was it? Was it Tesla?
yeah, it was Tesla. Is that your current settings on there on the 4 hour?
Yeah, look,
Look at
$5.1 billion. Look, a
and look at that trade
58
rate,
for 50.
100%. And
Yeah,
that goes
look at the
back to
pro.
2010, folks. I mean, that's not
Uh,
like, oh, well, this is the past month. That goes back to June 29th of 2010, a perfect 100% trade record on a
uh,
freaking 4 hour chart. That's unreal.
yeah, and I mean, look at the profit factor. 11 quadrillion or something. Like, what is that?
It's
I
a
don't
lot.
even know what that
It,
is,
it
right?
did. I mean, I tell you what, that robot was shitting its pants on that down draw, but I mean, it panned out in the long run.
Yeah, that I mean that. Well, yeah. Look what it was drawn down to at one time.
Yeah.
It was down $1.7 billion.
Yeah. Could
Like,
you
yeah,
imagine that?
yeah, yeah. Imagine holding that right. That's some balls of steel, right? I'm only down 1.7 billion. It's all right, guys. You know, but yeah, that's crazy, right? I
Yeah.
mean, oh man. But yeah, Solana. Again, we're monitoring everything, guys. If you're trying to snipe some low entries, put them low. Put
Yeah.
them low, please. Put them low. Uh, there's there's nothing really right now that's screaming to me that's saying up, other than like the liquidity that's up, right? But if there's no one pushing the price up, that liquidity can sit up there. Like, look how long people's been saying, "Oh, it's got to go back up to 112,000," because look at the huge amount of money that's up there. What
Yeah.
happened to all that money that's been up there? Right, it didn't go anywhere. They're still raking it in, right?
Yeah.
I mean, some of them probably closed or took some off or whatever, right? But I bet you a lot of them are still active shorts, right? So again, don't think like that. Uh, can't think like that.
Yeah.
Just because there's liquidity above does not mean that Bitcoin's going to go for it. Uh, there, it's you don't know if it's liquidity by design, right? You don't know if that money is there for a reason and they're going to push the price down regardless, right? And there's no way you can control it because we cannot control price action like they can.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not
but
yet.
yeah,
We will eventually control the price action.
yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. Next thing he's looking for is quant.
Yeah, so Quant looked like it was doing some stuff earlier today, wasn't it? Or maybe it was yesterday. I can't remember. I've been a little tied up the last couple of days. I've had some personal stuff going on. Um, seems to be over for the most part. But we'll see how it plays out. Um, Let me block this so we don't have that going on there. 'Cause that's not set up there. So let's take a boo at Quant. I don't know. Yeah, look, I mean, try to call a bottom here. Trying to call a bottom here, man. I mean, I don't know what to say about anything right now. Everything looks like shit, bro.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I can't. It's still, it's. I mean, you can look at this as bullish still, though, right? The stacks are aligned. We didn't lose our basis. We still have our 50, right? Uh, we're just trying to fight to get back into a bull channel here. on the daily, right? So it's not like doom and gloom on quant anyway. Looks, and you know, that looks like a solid bounce. It's rejecting back into that bear channel though, right? Um, so pretty clear rejection,
Mm-hmm.
trying to fight, and trying to, like and I mean, this isn't even that bad of a bear channel. This is not. I would consider this more of a chop channel than a bear channel. This is more of a bear channel when we get
Well,
that
it's tight.
tight formation, right? Like
Right.
this here is kind of like a chop channel. Um,
Yeah, and when you guys
except
subscribe, yeah, when you guys become a tier 3 member, you not only get the indicator that's on the bottom pane there, you also get the lines up top where you can identify your bear channels and your bull channels, your chop channels, your FOMO channels, your capitulation channels. That's all kind of channels there. We got more
yeah,
channels than DirecTV over here now, Mark.
that's right. So on quant, I'd be watching here, bro. On the 5 day, we definitely don't want to be breaking back into bear, right? Um, Clear rejection here off our basis. Our stacks are overextended. We don't like this setup, right? The 50 is above the 200. This isn't when we're normally looking to buy, especially on the macro end, right? Um, but again, a lot of assets are like this on the macro end, right? So there's no real way around it. If you're trying to DCA or trying to get back in, because on the mid macro, our stacks are aligned, right? And we are looking semi bullish here. It does look like it wants to bounce here. Um, there is a clear down channel that's being detected. We're getting a rejection back into the bear channel, so it's something to watch for. I'd be watching 77.3 right now, right? You lose that, you're going into a capitulation channel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Good chance that you'd be finding lower support, right? I'd be looking at 63, between 63 and the last low, right? 67. So in around there, I'd be watching. Um, in around in around here, if this is lost. This here, you could definitely see this kind of action here, right? And who knows how long, right? And it could go here, it could go there. This looks like it could be a kind of an accumulation zone for the asset. Kind of like you would see right here, right before it capitulated down a bit and then ripped up. And that's usually how it goes, right? So there's a good chance that this comes down. I'll be uh, just like everything else right now.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
that's the story right now.
yeah,
There's a lot of
nothing.
landmines out there to navigate through, and
Yeah,
retail is not super excited right now.
no. I will say I called this out at what was it, 240 in Discord. I told everyone to buy it all in around, what was it, in around here somewhere, right? And look at
Mm-hmm.
this thing, man. This thing's been ripping up. Um, it's trying to get into FOMO, but it's gonna lose it here. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's jump into the next one.
All right. So next thing he's looking for is Aerodome.
Yuck. I just
Yeah.
was looking at that.
Man, we're
That
hitting a
is
lot
getting
of the
shit on.
we're hitting a lot of the crypto up front. Just like a
Yeah.
it's like a shit sandwich.
Yeah, no, this looks like shit, man. It's trying to call a bottom here, right? But I don't know what the fuck he wants to do. Arrow's been pissing me off too. I ain't gonna lie. Um, yeah, it's trying to call what it did here. Will do the same thing. I don't know, man. I have no idea what anything's gonna do right now. There's so much unknown. I mean, it. Yeah, I mean, everything's up in the air right now. Uh, it all depends on Trump and what what he says and how he plays what he's playing, right? So, uh, I mean, if I was looking at Arrow to try to DCA in on off of Arrow, I mean, honestly, I'd be looking down here. No word to lie. And I mean, as sad as it is to say, I'd be at 20, between 28, right? Well, I would start in around here, right? So I would definitely be watching in around here. This would be my buy zone. I would not be interested in this right now. Looking at this, right? Clear rejection right back into a bear channel on the 5 day. Um, Clear rejection, right? And this is something that I teach the guys to look for. That one doji off of the top band, right? That's a clear double top, guys. I mean, this isn't something you really or want to risk buying, right? It looks like
Mm-hmm.
a double top fake out, right? Boom, right back in, boom, now, right? So I would be looking in around here. You could watch it here, right? But I would not be wanting to buy it here. Uh, no, I mean too much risk. No, yeah, there could be reward, right? But there could be more reward on waiting too, right? So always remember that.
Yeah. So that's Crypto Bull. We got Ano looking for the H bar, right? H
Yeah,
bar.
H
Yeah.
bar is shit too, man.
Yeah.
Everything's shit. You won't hear too much positive from me right now, guys, because there's not too much to be positive about. And you guys know how I am. I'm pretty real about things. I'll call shit, and this is all shit, right? It looks like shit. Looks like a bunch of fake outs because Trump keeps saying shit, doing shit, right? Like, like what? This is Russia. This is Iran. This is Ukraine. This is Canada. Like what? What do you want to do, right? Um, will we get back to this? Yeah, eventually. Uh, H bar. I mean, honestly, I was just saying that the pie, I'd be putting it in around here, backing down around here into my accumulation zone, or even down onto this wick, point nine or 0.82, point some in around there. Orders down low, guys. I mean, if you're trying to DCA, that's the this isn't time to really DCA in my opinion, because there's too much risk of it heading down, right? You can see it's trying to reject the basis here too and head right back into a bear channel on the 4 hour, right? Um, we're in a clear bear channel on the daily, right? Or well, forming one, right? And it is actually forming here, right? So, it's getting tight there. So
Mm-hmm.
so look for a breakdown, right? So I'd be watching for, so 10 cents would be out of the question for me, right? Because I'd I'd be looking at this like, if this is coming here, there's a better chance of it falling into capitulation than it bouncing, right? Just yeah, because like you'd be in capitulation on the 4 hour, right? It's trying to break into a chop channel here. Um, you can kind of consider this really a chop channel, right? After this bear channel, right? This is kind of a chop, but it is trying to break back into a bear channel, right? So it looks like shit.
Yeah. So for
Don't
those
buy.
folks that don't know what a capitulation channel, could you just give a show an example where one is on this chart here? What it kind of what
Right,
it looks
right,
like for them. It was on the daily.
right here
Yeah.
on the daily, right,
Yeah. There.
right here. That's where it falls under and it rejects off the band, right? There's a probably a better example here somewhere. Maybe not though. I mean, yeah, right here, right? This is when you're under the band, right? You're falling under the band, right? Finally tapped down like point oh 0.045, right? So this is like, the capitulation channel, right? Right here. It, like, so this is a sell off into the hopium, into the capitulation, crushed you, right? Crushes you,
Mm-hmm.
just crushes you, right? Right. It's always at the end of it, right? Sell off, boom, capitulation. Sell off, boom, capitulation, right? Sell off, boom, capitulation. Finally ripped up, right? Went to the moon. Um,
Yeah, so we have the potential of getting back in there here. So
yeah, I
definitely,
don't think so.
definitely better to put your
I
orders
don't
in
think
low.
there's that too much potential right now, guys. I wouldn't be too gung ho. I'm not too gung ho by it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, put your orders in
Uh,
low.
yeah, put them in low and wait it out and see what happens, right? Too much negative stuff going on right now in the world, right?
Okay. Next, he's looking for SMCI.
Stock,
This looks
super
like the
micro
stock.
computer. Yeah. Now we're getting into something here. Okay, let's take a look and see what. Wow, this hasn't given you anything on the 5 day. Let me see on this here one. This is the one. This is the one that I'm working on here. Um, with the dots, changing the dot system. For the stocks. Super Microcomputer Incorporated. Oh, this here. Okay, let's ignore this one again because this isn't for this time frame. Okay, so it is given a buy here on the daily, although it does kind of look like it's going to give a rejection here. Um, that does look like it'll turn into an ugly ass doji. Uh, hasn't yet, right? It's still trying to form a bull channel, right? So not all is lost. You definitely want to see it hold here, right? Um, hold there, 30.8, and you're gonna have like a neckline here, right? Between 30, 31, 31.2 and 30.8 is your main support. Um, you don't really want to see it lose that, to be honest with you. Then you're heading down to the bottom here, 27, around $27, maybe even lower, right? Um, it is trying to fight out of bear channel here on the 5 day, but it's failing, right? It's rejecting off the 200, and there is a neckline resistance here with the with the uh with the 9 and the 200 there, right? So this is something that you're going to have to watch for. 32.8 and 33.4 is definitely going to be your resistance on those, right? Um, and it's in line with this, right? And again, that could really turn into an ugly ass doji. So please be careful with this. Who's this for again? Who's asking this?
Ano's looking for this.
Ah, no, okay. So it's trying to break back up into bear bull channel. I think it's Anu or
Anu?
something. I know or something. I don't know, man. He's British. I know that.
Well, we'll ask him for a
Yeah,
definition on how to say his
yeah,
name.
yeah. But
Phonetically spell it out for us.
yeah, but no, it does look all right. It's trying to break up back into this here, but this is an ugly candle, man. I don't know. Is that what Trump? It must be from Trump, right? Yeah. I mean, it probably hit the stocks too, right? So it's something to watch for. I mean, how is the market going to open up on Monday, right, guys? We do not know. Uh, there's a lot of fear right now with Trump. Um, what's Canada's response to Trump's 100% tariffs?
Yeah,
If right, like we got to remember that,
that's right.
right?
Okay, sir. We'll
Yeah,
see about this. I don't know.
right. So, so again, guys, please use tons of caution here. This isn't the time to be looking to buy stuff. Sorry,
Yeah.
there's too 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 much going on right now. There be way too much risk to be trying to put your money into the market right now.
Okay. So now he's really interested in a crypto cap, BTCD.
Uh,
So he wants to know what the
so
Bitcoin dominance looks like here.
So it does look kind of bullish. I was looking at it earlier today, broke up over the basis line on our 5 day, right? Gave us a dot. It hasn't given us a red dot in forever on the 5 day. I mean, the last 5 day was on 2020, right? 6 years ago. So, um, yuck. That sucks, right?
Yeah.
Did look like it was trying to break down here, but it's breaking bullish again. Straight up breaking bullish again. It's forming a bull channel on the 5 day, right? So, yeah, uh, right here, right? So this is something to watch for, though, right? That's usually an ugly ass doji, right? But it's trying to recoup out of that, right? And build uh a bull channel again, right? Broke up, tapped into the bases, right? Didn't lose the bases once there, right? Broke up over, came back for a retest, came back up, right into a bull channel, right? Same
Mm-hmm.
thing here, right now, right? So right now, came down for the retest, is losing it, right? Stacks are extended, so that's in our favor, right? It could break down here, maybe not, right? This is something that we're looking for, right? Didn't break up into FOMO. This is our
Mm-hmm.
FOMO channel, right? It kind of it stalled out, right? So if you don't see any FOMO, then usually it'll stall out, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
for
yeah.
those members that are newer and they're just learning here, what do they want to see with this asset, right? With this Bitcoin dominance, if they're holding altcoins or they're holding Bitcoins, they want to see it doing good or they want to see it doing bad.
Well, it depends. I mean, if Bitcoin's going up and BCTD is going down, that's great for alts, right? We rip.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is going down and Bitcoin's going down, we get destroyed. Or this is going up and Bitcoin's going down, we get destroyed, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when alts get ossified. Um, and so that's something that we really have to watch for. Uh, there's a tight correlation there with our altcoins. This does look a little bearish, right now, but don't be fooled, right? Our stochastic is completely reset here off of it's trying to rally here, right? And you could look at this as being bullish because it was coming down to retest this 50 and it didn't. That means buyers stepped in before it came down for support, right? Because we know that because it lost the basis, which it still could come down here, right? So this is a zone that I'd be watching on on dominance, right? 59.72. And then if that's lost, we'd be looking at somewhere around here, right? 59.6. Um, and again, something to watch here, right? The stacks are kosher on the daily here on Bitcoin dominance. They're finally curling up the two, like, yeah, it's got room to run here. It looks like it's trying to accumulate down here on the
Mm-hmm.
lower end of 50, or well, the higher end now of 59, right? Um, so yeah, everything looks like shit, man. Bitcoin dominance doesn't know, right? Right? Because
No.
Bitcoin isn't shit, right? If worst case scenario, if crypto is crashing, where's everyone putting their money that's staying in crypto?
Mm-hmm.
Bitcoin, right? So that's why this is bullish, right? People
Yeah.
are converting back into Bitcoin, right? Uh, they're scared, right?
Yeah.
With good reason though, right?
Yeah.
So again, watch here, right? We needed to lose this 50 or this 200 and this 9, and we wanted to eventually fall down and lose these, right? But it's bullish, it's super bullish right now, right? So
Yeah.
um, maybe it'll break bearish. It does look like it's a little sluggish here on the daily, right? But the 4 hour tells us otherwise. Stochastic really reset here off of this, right? And it's now trying to bounce back up over this basis line.
Mm-hmm.
So let's watch there.
Yeah. And if you just for the new people watching, if you want to get access to this indicator, you can join the Discord. In the description, the details are in there in black and white, right? So that was Anu 88. We're looking for the goose here. He wants ENA.
Oh man, this sucks. ENA's at all-time lows right now. I can't believe it. Is it even on our list here? I don't know. I don't
Um,
think so. I don't think it is.
I don't know. We have 400 things on the list. Let's see here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's on there.
Is it on there?
I thought it was. Yeah.
Whatever. I'll just pull it up here.
Athena.
So, yeah, all-time lows, man. Sucks. Well, not all-time lows, other than this stupid thing here. It went down to zero, technically. Yeah,
Yeah.
Maxi.
The indicator's
Good
doing
old man.
pretty good with it. It's at a perfect 100% 4 for 4 trade with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it did pretty good early on here, right? But right now it's again Trump effect, guys. I like ENA, but I can't tell you to buy it here. It's about to fall back into the bear channel. You know as well as anybody goose about these channels and stuff, right? So you know what you're looking at. This is ugly, right?
Yeah, Goose has been
Ugly.
killing it with his TA lately.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, see, hasn't been a buy on this since October 2025. And I mean, at this point, I'm about to tell everyone just to stick to the 4 hour dots. Scalp. Buy the 4 hour gold and stop loss on the red, right? Just like and and you would have did pretty good on a lot of them, right? There's a couple that you know you didn't make that much, or you maybe lost a little bit, right? But I mean, if you're trying to make money off this market right now, it's tough. I mean, straight up, guys, everything looks like shit. I can't sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
It's your ENA, man. I guess I should probably give me an entry. Put it at 0.0000. No, so, that's joking, man.
Yeah, no, we're not
It's
gonna.
not that
Yeah,
bad. Not
you're.
that bad.
Yeah,
No.
one thing you guys aren't going to hear from us is we're not going to be like, "Oh my God, this is fantastic! Buy now, prices are low, let's buy in." You're not gonna
Oh
get that
no.
from us. Absolutely not. We want to try
No.
and guide everybody to the most profitable path possible. I mean, we've followed a lot of bad information previously, right? And it's time to take that garbage and throw it in the trash can because we're starting this shit over.
Yeah, no, this looks rough, man. I wouldn't even be looking at buying this right now. I mean, yeah, it's great. It's down low, da 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 da, but it could go a lot lower, man. Uh, I mean, who's buying this stuff when it wicks down here to sell it off like this, man? Obviously, the exchanges, right? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. Who had buy orders on ENA at 0.00001? Like, come on off it, man. It's exchanges. They're crooked and corrupt, right? And they're bleeding the market now while they can, because they know that Clarity Act is coming and things will change, right? They won't be able to do this openly and as easily as they are now, right? So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Not these prices right now, guys. If you're looking at putting an order in on ENA, I would be looking at like 0.17 maybe, right? And even lower, I would start trying to DCA around 0.17 and even go down as low as 0.14. That last wick, I mean, down here is unrealistic. I mean,
Hmm.
I mean, it could, right? I'm not going to say it's impossible, but
Yeah.
I mean, if it goes down this low, that's some crazy bullshit, man. I'd be really questioning crypto at that point if we have stuff going down from $2 or whatever down to 0.0001.
Yeah.
It's
If you
like,
can snag
yeah,
that entry, boy, I tell you.
yeah, really though, right? That's like that atom dump when it went down
Right.
to 0.0001 or something like that. If you invested $100 on that buy, you'd be a millionaire.
Oh
I did
yeah.
the math myself, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy to think, right?
Yeah. Doesn't happen very often, folks. We're not chasing that kind of stuff, but it doesn't hurt to put low buy orders in. Just sprinkle them around like little fairy dust, right?
Yeah,
All right.
five
So
five
yeah.
$5 here, $10 there, don't
Yeah, I
hurt,
mean,
right?
$5 can turn into $50,000 pretty quick
Yeah.
if the right one trips off. So, next thing he's looking for is Crow. Crow's getting a lot of exposure tonight from USC 324, just starting off with the first fight of the night here.
Garbage.
V Chain's also getting some exposure tonight.
Garbage. Bro's garbage too.
That's right.
Everything's garbage, man. I can't even be positive about stuff. Trump Trump got everything fucked,
Yeah.
right? So Crow, is it not on this list here? Man,
Oh yeah.
I gotta I gotta get like this color coordinated or something. You got this list all crazy, man.
I know.
Oh,
I know he's gonna say that, and
must be
then I'm
tagged.
gonna have to prove him wrong.
Okay,
You
here we
gotta
go.
sort it by the tags.
Yeah.
If you go
Um
alphabetical order, right? C comes after B.
yeah, see, Crow hasn't been a buy in a long time, man.
Yeah.
August 2025 here. I don't know what the 5 days saying. Yeah, 5 days just showing some love to you right now, actually. Literally at this level is where it's printed, right? So is it trying to call a bottom here? Maybe. I mean, it kind of did it here, but it chopped sideways. Did it here, chopped sideways for a little bit too, right? So I wouldn't be in a rush to buy this thing. Um, you got lots of time. This is a clear pump and dump. I mean, Crow's a pump and dump, man. Look, boom, 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 boom. Right? This is all. This is when Trump was like, what they're going to invest $1 billion or whatever into Crow, right?
Yeah.
Crow.com, and then like Trump's rough, man.
Yeah, which is
Uh,
funny because that's not even a U.S. based company.
yeah, and like look, man, 320% down off of that high, right? Uh, dog shit.
Dope
I don't
shit.
like, but
So
I
you
mean,
get nothing.
Yep.
You lose.
yeah,
Good day,
yeah.
sir.
Good day, sir. Yeah, you lose.
Yeah, that's right.
You lost. Well, right back into that bear channel on the daily, right? So,
Yeah.
it is bouncing here off the bases, right? So there's something to watch for. It will try to form a bull channel here. Will it happen? I don't know. Stacks aren't kosher. Nothing really looks good on it either, right? Uh, it would have called this with a gold dot if it liked it, but it didn't, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and it hasn't much, right? Unless it was worth it. Uh, you had one here and here. Not too many on Crow, right? Uh, the good old pump and dumps don't really give you that too much love, right?
Yeah.
The daily's been all right here, right? But it's showing something here again. But again, it's pump and dump, but it barely pumped, right? And again, look at that doji off of the band rejection, right? So we try to form some FOMO there, but look, clear doji down, man. That's something you don't want to be buying,
Yeah.
especially now it's breaking back into that bear channel. You got to really watch these bear channels, guys. I'm telling you, they're no joke. They will form into a capitulation channel almost 90% of the time.
Oh
And
yeah.
this isn't a number I'm making up either, right? I've literally poured through thousands and thousands and thousands of assets and hours and charts to have these accurate analysis for these channels and stuff like that, man. Like, look, they don't just break out, right?
Yeah.
Once they're stuck in this rut, they're usually stuck in this rut, man. This is like a clear telltale that it's not done. It's rutting, right? Look, it's not done. It's rotten, right? It's
Rut
not done.
row.
It's rotten.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you
it's
don't see
not done, right?
yeah, you're not looking at a bear channel like, oh my god, this is a good time to enter.
No, never, right? It's somewhere to start looking at a reversal, but no, it's not something that we're gung ho on buying. This is what stupid people are buying. Uh, right now is just because of everything that's going on. It's just not good to be buying right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just like the indicator's not going to give you a gold dot on that, not on the 4 hour or the 1 day chart, so it's trying to protect you along the way.
yeah, I mean, just protect us from Trump. That's all.
Yeah.
Do something, Pie.
I'm trying. I tried to
Create a
reach out
bot.
to him, but he's busy working with a Minnesota senator, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Why don't
focus
you
on-
create a bot that like blocks his Twitter or something?
It was on the verge of actually shutting down the Discord and creating a Somali daycare center. I heard it's pretty profitable.
Yeah.
All right. So the next thing he's looking for is stock USAR. And then we're in the home stretch here.
Yeah. So I covered this another time for somebody. Clearly, I keep seeing these lines up here. Remember, I was like, "Yeah, I called it top pretty good there, didn't I?" Huh? And it's off by $3. I don't know why they save on there like that, though. I deleted these 100 times. So this thing is bullish as hell. It looks like, what is this? Rare Earth USA. Oh, of course it's bullish.
There's a metal stock.
Man, it's breaking up into a FOMO channel on the 4 hour, right? That's super bullish. Oof, that's super bullish. Look at that touch. Right back. Touched it perfect. That's forming a FOMO channel on the daily. And like, look, if you bought those, you're doing pretty good, right? This stock's been really nice to you. You made some serious money out of it, right? So take these pretty serious, guys. Who's asking for this?
Goose.
Goose. I would buy this, Goose. Not here. I mean, but if you're in this, good on you, right? But I'd be looking at trying to get some pullbacks on this thing, right? It's super bullish. RSI's topped out. Stochastics topped out. MACD got tons of room, so look for a little bit of a pullback. I'd be looking for a pullback into the bases on the 4 hour. That'd be kind of like what I'd be looking for. But then again, you might even not see that because our stacks are kind of kosher, not quite, right? We do have the one extended cross there, but man, this thing looks nice. Expect a pullback though. I'd be even looking here, here. There's going to be like a neckline there. So 22, 21, 20, 18. I'd be trying to buy this thing though. Yeah, it's bullish.
Yeah.
Looks good. Looks good, Goose.
Yeah, the stocks look pretty good, huh? So that was USAR, okay? And that was from the Goose. Now, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Next up, we have Art is looking for NNOX. So at least we'll get into some positive looking stuff here.
Maybe. We'll see what this thing looks like. Yeah, we're not getting anything here off of this 5-day right now. And the reason why is probably because the stochastic's pretty high but it is breaking out of the bull channel here, and it is forming a nice hammer on the 5-day, right? So that's nice too on the daily here. That's something to be looking at here. Looks like a serious accumulation zone here. I mean, it's not very much of a tight accumulation zone, but it's still an accumulation zone in my opinion. From here to here, which is a serious accumulation zone, in my opinion, right? This thing might move. I'm not sure exactly what it does. Nano X imaging.
Yeah, they
But
they do like X-ray. So yeah, I'll have to ask my wife about this because she works in the radiology imaging. I bet she's probably heard of this.
yeah, so right now, you would have a stop loss on the 4-hour, with good reason too. It's up in the FOMO, but everything looks good on this art. I mean, just because, but you gotta watch. Like, look, this one played true, right? So, but this one isn't, right? See the difference here? This one just went, but that one was way more extended than this one, right? And this has gaps here too, right? It's covered there, right? Is this no? That's not big enough. But look at this gap up here. I'd be targeting here, right? This
Yeah.
would be my target zone. To definitely to take some off, and I wouldn't bank on a full gap closure, but I would be looking at around 436 to 440, right? In
Mm-hmm.
around there. So yeah, this is something that I'd definitely be looking at, trying to buy on the pullbacks. It's going to have a pullback here, maybe, but it might possibly not, right? There's a ton of room on that MACD, which is something that we really look for, where this line is in accordance to here, right? But yeah, this thing looks all right. Um, I'd want to see a test of this. I mean, I imagine it's going to test it just like it did here, right? And you got that ugly ass doji, so watch for that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Kind of didn't have enough juice to do it here, right? So especially watch here for double top doji. It might clear this basis line, but it might not clear this 50, right? So and that would be like a clear cut double top. Yeah. So uh
Mm-hmm.
please be careful on that macro time frame. It's still in a downtrend, right? It didn't break that downtrend. It won't break that downtrend until it clears this, right? That's what it's telling you, right? Like it's been in a clear downtrend since it's lost this, right? And that was February 2025, so almost a year. So this saved your ass,
Yeah,
right?
it was a good one.
Yeah, right here, right?
Yeah, that's what we say. That's a beauty, Clark.
Yeah. So just watch those zones. Or
And next one he's looking for is a GRO. This is a Brazilian potash. It's like I guess they're doing
yeah,
mining for agricultural fertilizers and stuff.
I'd watch that. This looks like it's gonna reject off this top band here, or I'd be super careful of it. It does look like it's trying to form a bull channel, but I don't like the look of that, especially with the past history. And like, look, it's been trying to call a bottom here forever, right? Um, yeah, I don't like this thing that much.
Yeah.
It is trying to run up into FOMO here, but this is gonna be an ugly looking doji by the looks of it, man. Something to watch for, though. It's still holding the FOMO channel on the 4-hour too, right? So I'd be watching here on this asset.
Yeah, pretty solid
Um,
4-hour gold dot there.
oh yeah, yeah. And you got tapped out here, right?
Yeah.
So I mean that can't really complain there, right? So this is the four zones I'd be watching on this here. 270, 238, 231, 222, right? This is last but not least is right here, right? $1.87, which is a good possibility, right? So I don't really like this thing that much. I'm not sure what it does or why it's don't moving up here right now. But it looks like it's going to fall back into this bull channel and test the bottom of the bull channel. So watch for that, Art.
Yeah, they play a crucial role in plant growth and yield and resistance to disease. So they probably wouldn't fall under the guise of organic vegetables and so forth. So next one he's
No.
looking for is ALT, Altimmune. It's a biopharmaceutical company that's engaged in the development of
That's
immunotherapeutics.
ugly. That's an ugly doji, man. I mean, it could recover off of that, but I don't think so, man.
That's a 4 hour.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, but that tells you, like, look at the daily doji on that thing, man. Oof.
Right.
Look at the 5, yeah. I mean, it's still looking all right on the 5-day, right? It's trying to keep a FOMO channel or reject it off the 100 here. I'd be watching. I don't even know what to tell you to watch here, man. This is ugly. I don't like candles like this. I would not be looking to buy this, man. Those are scary like those owls always bite you in the ass, man. You don't want to
Yeah.
chase those candles, man. Those are pure sell-off candles, right?
Yeah. So
Look,
for the newer
that they're
subscribers and people that are just getting into this, when you see something like that, what are you typically doing? You're just gonna kind of sideline, right?
Yeah, you're just gonna bookmark it and watch it, right? This isn't something that you would want to actively buy on a pullback, right? Uh,
Yeah.
just solely because that is ugly and it's still way up in the FOMO. This didn't pull back to test nothing. This especially on the trend time, right? So it can go up more, sure, but I think it's gonna like there's no true break over and test on this thing, right? On this basis line, like look, it broke over here, botted around. There's no test here.
Yeah.
When it broke up over this, it didn't come back and test this. I, I I'd be watching where this basis line goes on the 4-hour, and I'd be trying to, if I was trying to buy into this, I'd be looking to buy on a retest on that because I think it's going to come down to retest that. At minimum, it's going to come down and test in around on the bottom of the bull channel. I don't even think it'll hold the top of the bull channel here. But it could. But with the stochastic where it's at, the RSI where it's at, this ugly ass doji, I wouldn't have high hopes for this asset right now. Or this is definitely a bookmark and watch kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Set some alerts for yourself, kind of thing. But other than that, no.
I think we got two more left here. ABCL. This is AB Solera
Yeah,
Biologics.
I'm kind of familiar with this. I covered this for people in the past. I'm not sure exactly why people have a hard on for this thing, but looks like it does all right from time to time. Right now, it does not look good. That's going to turn into an ugly ass doshi. These are what we stay away from, right? Mm,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, look, right? This is those are not what you want to be looking at buying, right? And like I can show you 1,000 of them, right? These are not what you want to buy, or Too much risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't look good, right? That's a clear. So it was in FOMO, broke out back in, didn't even retest this line, man. And that's like, I keep telling you guys this. This is something that you got to be watching for, right? It broke this line, but it never tested it, right? And I keep telling you guys that it's going to come down and test it sooner than you want it to, right? And it always does. I mark my words, this will come down and test this line, right? So I would be watching this. This is going to form like a neckline support for it. Look, see, it's coming. They tested it here, right? Broke up, tested it, right? But it's fighting this test. This is the test it's fighting, in my opinion, right? This is a clear rejection here back into what it's going to try to either form a bear channel or it'll bounce up, right? Something that you'd have to watch for. Right now, again, these are not the candles that you want to be buying, right? That's a clear telltale. This is scary dairy, man. You don't want it, right? Like, look, you stay away from those. You need to see that break up into a FOMO and pull back and hold the bottom of the bull channel, or at bare minimum bounce on our bases like it did here perfectly, right? Then this is where we're buying, right?
That's a one
And then
touch.
and then we see the follow through, right? And then we're waiting to watch our reaction on the top band. If we reject here, we know we're exiting, right? We know we can take some off, right? Because it's probably coming back to test this or to test this, right? Because I only like the 2-touch rule, right? 1, 2, 3, you're looking, after the second one, you're looking to get out. The third one's never good, right? One, 2, right?
Well, sometimes
1,
the second
2,
one's not
down.
good.
No, exactly, right? So I mean, like, look, 1, 2, and then broke down again, and like, yeah, yeah, this isn't something you want to buy, right?
No.
These are, you're taking on too much risk with rejections off the top band like that, right?
Yeah.
So definitely watch how that plays. Watch those basis lines.
All right. Next one, he's looking for Mara Holdings. Right. This is
Mara,
the
I like Mara.
that
No,
cryptocurrency
I
mining
know,
and digital
I know,
assets. I'm
I know
just saying
all
that
about
for the
Mara.
people that are a little new to the scene, right? Because we got quite a few members that are just getting into the trading here.
Yeah, see, so Mara, so you know what? Let me take a look at the Heikinashi. See if this gives you anything here. A lot better on the Heikinashi, anyway. Giving you a buy here on the Heikinashi. Let's see what it's showing on this. Yeah, kind of the same setup here on the lower time frame, right? So it's trying to call bottom here. Will it hold? I don't know. Because is Bitcoin gonna hold? I don't know. Um, I like Mara. I think Mara will do good, but in order to do good, Bitcoin has to do good. Is Bitcoin doing good right now? No, it's not. So this is probably not either, right? Um, Again, look, this is the doji that you got to watch for. Try to recoup out of it and reject it off the same area, right? Back down, trying to fight back into the bull channel. And it's got no support, right? And it's losing its basis line there. So this is a no go, right? Look, rejection right off the 50. Ugly, 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 right? We're losing our basis, right? That we fought so hard to get on top of. It exhausted itself trying to get that support, right. You can clearly tell the stochastic redlined with barely any movement up, right. And that's not much moving up compared to the movement down, and that's what I always put the comparison to, right, is like it had moved down this much, right, to reset the stochastic here, right. So for it to only move up halfway to to exhaust itself is terrible. That means it's in a distribution phase, not an accumulation phase. So don't let this fool you. This is still in distribution. This is just a bounce. I don't like this. This is ugly, ugly rejection, ugly right back into bear channel. This looks like a clear fake out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this. I would not be looking at buying this here.
And of course, it's tied to cryptocurrency. So
Yeah, and this has a ton of room to still go down, Art. I'm telling you now, man, stay away from it right now. Too much uncertainty, man. No one should be buying anything right now. Sorry. If you want to buy stuff, should be looking at metals, industrial metals, copper, silver, gold. Yeah, the stuff that we didn't get chart requests for.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that you should be buying. I've been saying that for weeks now, to telling guys to start transitioning over into industrial metals and stuff like that. There is going to be a super cycle. There is going to be a commodity super cycle. If the prices of gold and silver and stuff like that aren't already telling you that, and I mean, I just want to show people this just so they have an idea, right? Of there is still, like, people think that there's no room left. There's still room left. I'll tell you, there's still room. Like this here can ride that top, man. Like, look, it did there for years, right? That was at that top right here at $20, and it went, and it's still 3x from there almost, right? So don't let this fool you. Sure, it is getting top heavy, right? But it still has room. This is what scares me a little bit with this, though, is the dots that I have altered that I'm working on. You can see that it cleans it up quite a bit, right? That's kind of saying something, right? And like, look, right? So it's getting close. So I think you'll see a pullback. Will it go up more? I don't know, right? I'm not the guy that's gonna try to predict the future with it, right?
Right. Well, if Trump keeps running his mouth the way he is, I don't know. We had that big pullback when you were going to short gold the other day. It's like, yeah, you're going to short gold, and then it zonked.
Yeah, well, I would have paid off.
Yeah, you missed it by what, $4?
Yeah, it was stupid, man. But I'm kind of glad too, right? Because my seller, I don't think I would have hit. I think I would have been off on that too. Right now, would have been eating lead, right?
Yeah.
But this is top heavy, man. And I'm telling you, I want a short.
Yeah, those are 5-day candles. I mean, that's a lot of time right there on the screen.
Yeah, and like, look, it still hasn't been stopped out yet. Albert's still in this trade, right? Like, see, these are our stop out. Yeah, and like he was loading the boat at 1,700, right? That was what he was buying in rather. But yeah, all right, guys. Thanks a lot for the requests. Sorry the market's shit. There's not really too much to be happy about, guys. It is what it is. Trump wants to try to reset the global trade, and there's going to be hurdles with that, and unfortunately, risk on assets take a lot of those hurdles to the face, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. It does, unfortunately. But, if you guys want to get some chart requests in, you can join the Discord. The link is in the description. When you join the Discord, you'll see a screen that looks like this. You can go ahead and pick whichever plan you want. The top 2 tier plans here, the chat and alerts and the indicator, will give you access to Albert. Albert will send you information like this, and you will see all the technical analysis alerts that comes in for whichever assets you go ahead and subscribe to. You'll also gain access to all of these dot channels over here, where we're going to take a look at the 5-day dots and the 1-day dots and the 4-hour dots. System's pretty straightforward and simple. There's a lot of people in here that will kind of help you out. There's training videos. We do have some tier-based training videos too. So if you subscribe to the tier 3 video or tier 3 membership, you'll get some additional higher end training that's kind of geared towards the indicator. So. And it's extremely beneficial. But thanks again for tuning in, and thank you, Mager, for all your time and your assistance. I know that this takes up we're at the almost 2-hour mark, so it's almost business as usual.
It's always 2 hours, man.
Right.
God damn it.
Well, last week we were at the short, but now we're back to the 2 hours, and I don't think you had too much rambling going on with the old Bitcoin there. So
I didn't talk about Bitcoin at all, man. There's not much to talk about it.
Right. But just remember, folks, we're not financial advisors. We're not telling you to buy stuff. We're telling you what we're buying, what we're looking at. Again, the indicator is a very beneficial tool to use. So join the Discord, learn from some of the people in here. There's a lot of stuff that will kind of put you on the right path. So thanks again for tuning in, and we will be back next week unless we do a pop-up show sometime during the week. So thanks again, guys. Thank you, Mager. And
thanks, Wyatt.
Yeah, we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Yeah, later, guys.